people, what's up? How are you doing? And hi guys, welcome to this channel, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Anna Mugeshe and this is the channel of hope. I call it the channel of hope because this is where we talk about the stories of hope. This is where we give hope through experiences, and this is where we make videos of adventure. Welcome back if you like such videos. If you like counselors' insights and some advices on things like parenting, adventurous things that you can do as a group, this is the channel. May you subscribe, and today give it a like, give it a thumbs up before even I tell you what I'm talking about. And I am talking about parenting. Due to public demand, I decided I'm going to do this video. I have done around 3 or 4 about parenting and tips on parenting, and today I have a special part of it that I want to talk about in parenting, and I want to talk about how you can teach your children in the right ways through giving examples or through being a good example. And this is the topic that I want to talk about. Let me put it clearly that I want to talk about teaching your children the right ways. And this is one of the videos in parenting where most of us parents fail. I know you don't want to miss this, and if you like such videos, why don't you give it a like, why don't you view to the end, and why don't you give me a thumbs up, and more so, why don't you subscribe? Welcome back, and this is the video of today. Let's talk about parenting children and teaching the children on how to parent. Here is the video. Let's go. Thanks for subscribing. I meant this is one of the areas in our lives as parents where we miss the mark. This is where we are unable to teach our children, and this is where by the end of it all we start crying that our children went the way they went, they grew up the way they grew up, but we missed the mark when we didn't have time with them. So thank you so much, and let me start without any further ado and talk about how you can teach your children in the right way. And one of the ways that you can teach your children is through example. You have to be, as a parent, a good model. You must model your children properly. You don't tell them not to do this. You don't tell them not to drink wine while you're drinking water. That is what I meant. You don't judge a book by its cover, because they are going... Most of the children, by the way, will watch what you're doing, and they learn a lot through observation. So one of the ways that you can ensure that you're teaching your children in the right way, you must set a very good example. Live by example. Do the right thing. Talk properly. Teach them how to love by making sure that you love them as you love the others. So you won't teach your children to love when you are not loving them. So one of the things is that you must be a very good example. I'm sorry, the noise that you're getting from the background is the noise of the nature. I'm somewhere in a park, and I decided that I can kill 2 birds at the same time. As I showed you the park of Michuki, if you haven't watched that video, may you make sure that you watch. And I decided to have this video today about parenting. So thank you. So number 2, you must make sure that you must teach your children on critical thinking skills. Teach them how to solve problems. Let them know that they are going to face problems in future, and when you teach them how to solve problems through critical thinking, it will be good for them. And when they face there are insects here. When they face challenges in life in future, when you are nowhere to be found, then they will be able to solve their problems. So number 2 or number 3, make sure that you are able to teach the children the right way. Number 2, make sure that you help them. So the other way is that when you teach them how to love, you must make sure that you love them and they know that you love them. Loving them is not spoiling them. I must make sure that you know you understand this. Loving them is not pampering of excessively. Loving them is to make sure that you show them love by correcting them, by making sure that they're doing the right thing, and by making sure that when they do the wrong things and when they mess it, then you are there to correct them, and you correct them, and you don't fear even to rebuke the wrong things that they are doing. Loving them will also make sure that you have taught them that you love others. When you love them, you teach them about love. The Bible says that those who do not have love, they do not know God. If you are Christian, you know what I'm talking about. Teach them your faith. If you are a Christian, take them to church. If you are another denomination, take them. Another religion, make sure that they understand your religion and let them choose to do the right thing when you teach them and you take them to church if you are a Christian. Make sure that you love them the way they are. Do not discriminate them. In this same channel, I have talked about children being unique. You don't compare them, but love them. So love is dynamic. Love is not relational. Love is you must show love yourself. You must love them. You must teach them how to love other people. You must teach them to be independent. Let them not depend on you throughout their lives, because as they grow up, one day, one time, when you're nowhere to be found, they are going to be independent, and they will know that you taught them how to be independent. Teach them your faith once again. Ensure that you are a good role model. Do the right thing. Teach them how to talk with other people. For example, when they hear you talking to others, teach them respect. Teach them that respect is two-way. That means that they should respect you as a parent, and you should respect them as their children, as children. And so you respect each other's space. The other way that you're going to teach them to do the right thing is to ensure that at least they can work. When you are parenting nowadays, children are growing up, they go to high school, they go to elementary school, they go to junior high, they grow up and they are youth, but they can't work on their own. They cannot even wash clothes. They cannot even make a bed. What are you training? What are you teaching? Teach them the right way. Teach them to do the right, to take care of themselves. Nowadays, as young parents and as old parents, we are birthing our children as early as year 4, as late as year 4. We are still taking them to the bathroom, and we are still washing them, and we are still scrubbing their bodies. That is not the right way. You are not teaching children to be responsible. Teach them by ensuring that you show them the basics. Teach them how to take care of their beds, to make their beds, to take care of their bedrooms, to wipe their shoes, to wash their personal items. The other way that you're supposed to teach them. So yeah, let them know how to clean themselves. Let them know how to take care of their rooms. Let them know as early as when they are in grade 1, a child should make it grade 1, PP2 for those who are in Kenya. That is how many years? Around 5 years. They are 6 years, I guess. Yeah, 6 years. That is PP2. Grade 1. Forgive the noise at the background. Ensure that at least those children can take themselves to the bathroom and they can clean themselves. And an educator told me that there is no child that has died of dirt. So long as the water passes through their body, they are good to go. And once in a while, you can ensure that you clean them, so that you can make sure that you clean them where the parts of the body which they don't reach on their own. So make sure that you teach them to be responsible, and you start by making sure that they're responsible. They're responsible of themselves. They take care of their stuff, and they're responsible of their items. That way, even when a child joins school, in the preschool, they'll be able to take care of their books. They will be able to take care of their stuff. Oops, sorry about that swiping. And so teach the children the right way, do the right thing. Even if you have a house help or a house manager in the house, a domestic worker in the house, ensure that those children can do something. I'll give you a good example during the festive season. When my domestic manager left to go for Christmas, I had to engage my children. Some of us die. They die working, they cook for them, they do everything. The children are of age, they can't wash utensils, they can't clean the house, they can't make their beds. So you're waking up, you're doing all those things for them. That is not the right way of teaching them. And so responsibility here is key. Teach your children to be responsible. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs that teach your children in the right ways, in the good ways, and they will never depart from them. Somebody told me that the children would rather get lost when you're still teaching them the right ways, but they will be good on the other side. And another one made fun and told me, the thieves who are taught the right ways, the thieves who are brought up the right way, a lot of weed, they don't kill. They steal and they leave people alive. I don't know whether there is a sin which is greater than the other, but let us teach the children the right way, and they will never depart from them. I have done videos, 3 videos or 4 videos on parenting. You don't want to miss the others. Please do subscribe, do scroll down. I will link one of them here about bringing up the children in the right way from the biblical side part of it on the Proverbs 22. Make sure to watch to the end, and thank you so much for joining me. May God bless you even as you continue supporting me in this video. Let us bring our children well. Do you have any question on parenting? Do you want me to talk to young ones, teenagers more so, and I can talk to them, and we can do it together? We can bring up our children together. Ask a question and may God bless you. Shalom as you wait to talk to our children. Shalom and may God bless you.